Centered on a background of crumpled, creased white paper, bold, dark red, capital letters read, "The Team." A man with short, curly black hair is standing facing the camera in a medium shot, framed from the waist up. He is smiling broadly with his eyes closed. He is wearing a light beige polo shirt with a collar. On the left side of the shirt is a black printed logo. It shows a person holding a camera up to their face, with the camera positioned in front of one eye. Below the illustration are the words "Fotografia Cega," printed in black on 2 lines. Behind him is a black fabric backdrop that fills almost the entire frame. The fabric has visible folds and wrinkles.
Hi, my name is João Maia. I'm a visually impaired person, and I'm also a photographer. And I've covered 3 Paralympic Games.
A medium close-up shot shows a young man with light tan skin speaking directly to the camera from a home music studio. He has dark eyes, a thin mustache, a short goatee, and long, curly brown hair that is partially tied back into a top bun, with the rest falling over his shoulders. He wears a simple cream-colored t-shirt. The background is filled with music production equipment.
Hi everyone, my name is Esteban Desreaud. I'm a sound engineer, recording mixer, sound designer and artist at Pineapple Tracks. And I'm so excited to announce that I'm heading out with Daniel Lutz for a documentary about João, visually impaired photographer.
A man stands facing the camera in a medium shot framed from about the waist up. He has very short dark hair, a dark mustache, and is wearing round black framed glasses. His expression is neutral and his hands are gently clasped together in front of him. A small hoop earring is visible in his left ear, and part of a tattoo can be seen on the left side of his neck. Tattoos are also visible on the back of his left hand and wrist. He is wearing a plain white t-shirt. Behind him is a light beige wall with a textured plaster finish.
Hello, my name is Daniel Lutz, and I am the film director and producer of this feature documentary called The Blind Photographer. The Blind Photographer is a feature documentary that follows the journey of João Maia, a blind Brazilian photographer who has covered 3 Paralympic Games, and now we are going to share his story with the world.
Centered on a background of crumpled, creased white paper, bold black capital letters read, "Why this project?"
Why this project? Well, the idea came to me after I had a surgery on my eyes because I have an eye disease, and I almost got blind 2 years ago. And in that period of time, I had 2 patches on my eyes and I couldn't see anything for 1 month. So I was practically blind. And in that period of time, I realized that there's almost no films accessible to blind and bad-seeing people. And I promised myself in that moment that if I got through that, I was going to make a film accessible to everyone. And that's why I'm doing this film with João, sharing his story with the world and making this film accessible to everyone.
Centered on a background of crumpled, creased white paper, bold black capital letters read across 2 lines, how is this project accessible to all?
We want this project to be accessible to everyone. And how are we going to do that? Well, good thing you asked. We are going to make this project accessible to blind and bad-seeing people with audio descriptions and very precise sound. With good sound design, we are going to make this project accessible for them, but not only, we want also this project to be accessible to bad hearing and deaf people. And we are going to make that possible with good descriptions, subtitles, and sign language translators.
Centered on a background of crumpled, creased white paper, bold black capital letters read, "Why now?"
Why now? Why now? Well, this year, João is going to achieve one of his biggest dreams. He's going to have an exposition of his pictures in his native town called Bom Jesus, and we want to be there to film it.
Photography taught me to see the world in a unique way. And now we want to turn that journey into a film. But to bring this project, bring it to life, and make it a reality, we need your support. Every contribution to our crowdfunding campaign helps us set up production and bring this story to the screen.
Join this adventure and let's make this project possible together.
Join us in this dream. Support this film.
Thank you so much. Thanks a million. And see you next time.
In a crowded sports stadium with a red track, a photographer in a tan press vest points a large Canon camera directly at the viewer. A prominent press badge around his neck reads, João Maia. On the right, large white text reads, The Blind Photographer, with smaller text adding, a documentary by Daniel Lutz. A documentary accessible to all, the untold story of a blind photographer.